in the air today, so it must be time for qualifying.
Drivers are able to defend well during races at Abu Dhabi, preventing rivals from gaining easy positions. Setting
Good
a
young
good
team.
position during qualifying is fundamental as a result.
Esteban Ocon there, Karun. What's the feeling around him at the moment?
They're not looking quite as strong as their teammates, so they've got
Can't
some ground to
English.
make up. A good grid position here would certainly help matters.
Buckle up then, folks. It's almost time for qualifying.
My engine might be the reason that we lost so much speed there. 70. We chopped off 10% gearbox. That's nuts. Yeah, it's close enough, I guess. Yeah, Norris didn't even get out of Q1 in the Las Vegas race. It was messed up. Alright, let's get out there. Do some things. And some stuff.
Okay, mate, this is currently P5.
That's the checkered flag.
Try to get Norris a little bit. The first race weekend of season 4 tonight. I am doubting we will have the time. And also, how late do you want to stay up? Second. Wow. Not yet 99. And now we can't make a change that only affects the braking. Oh yeah, we're gonna go through the off season.
Okay, so that's a green light.
I think our development actually is going to lock up pretty rapidly here. So we can only finish what we've already got set up.
It's the checkered flag.
What's funny is I saved 2 hard tires for Vegas, and it's a one-stop race anyway. That's a race you don't even need to save tires for, really. Any tires whatsoever.
Drive to the Delta. And we are boxes lap.
Confirm. Very good stuff. That's P5. Happy with that. If you could keep your pace up on the inner. Copy.
Okay.
Okay, you'll take the checkered flag.
I think this is also a slam dunk 2-stop race. What? We're apparently on provisional pole. Wow. It's basically the inverse of the last race, except Ocon didn't get knocked out in Q1.
Here we are, folks. We're back for another day of scintillating F1 action. It's race day.
Yas Marina has played host to a fair
It's a
few
two-stopper,
title-deciding
but what
races,
two-stop?
Such as 2016, when Lewis Hamilton secured the top podium spot, only for Mercedes teammate Nico Rosberg to claim second and secure his maiden World Championship.
There he is, Lando Norris. But what
In
do you
Vegas,
think of
Ocon qualified
this
second and
race?
Norris qualified like
To be honest,
16th.
I think they're exceeding expectations and impressing a lot of people with their performances.
The anticipation is reaching boiling point at the
And if you don't have a fast car, it's hard to climb back into the
Time to get
race.
started? Well, the fans here at Abu Dhabi do.
Okay. One stop and 2 stops. What happens if we alleged 2 seconds quicker? Huh. I mean, that's if we push it. $21. Alright, what do you want to do for Ocon? Let me... Yeah, it's 0.4 with a 0.3. 15 laps and like 12. Problem is we don't really run any one stint long enough. You want the one stopper, huh? Alright. Devil's advocate. Fascinating. There's some fascinating things here.
Only 58 laps stand between the drivers and the checkered flag here under the lights at the Yas Marina circuit. And for Lando Norris, this is another chance to see what he can do in this car.
A second place start for them today. They'll be aiming
I should have sent Norris to storm the start.
Sneak the win.
Right, let's get to it then. Hold on tight. It's the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Alright, let's do it.
Stay close.
Attack.
Get back in the rhythm.
Now, this is a lot of everything went wrong.
Lando, it's time to try and start overtaking cars in front.
Confirm.
Keep pushing.
I was trying to mitigate the early damage of the AI's push. Norris is incredibly talented, so I want to see him go toe-to-toe with Verstappen.
Come back to you.
Okay.
It's like a driver war we could absolutely viably see.
And we can have recharge on, please.
Confirm. Okay, we don't want to lose too much time.
I'd like recharge button off, please. Recharge button off.
Confirm.
Okay, Maloney.
Can use overtake.
We're gonna have to push to stay within.
DRS has been enabled. Currently, you are P10.
Yeah, these tires aren't cooling now. Maloney's on soft, so should... Okay. Should be able to come back.
You can keep pushing.
We suggest a little bit more Lyco.
Confirm.
You should come back at him.
Okay, mate, that is the fastest lap. And recharge on.
Cool.
If the AI commit to
Just
one
recharge
stops,
off.
everything
Just
rides
recharge
on like how well I undercut.
Confirm.
Finally on end the temperature. We need 10 points on Alpine. That's not looking likely. Across first. Norris. Well, Albon, technically. What's happening?
Let's get back in the rhythm now. Let's have recharge on then, please.
Confirm.
Okay, Lando, so like recharge off, please.
Confirm.
Is Gasly? He's on mediums as well. Okay. See if we can
Overtake is available.
never mind.
Confirm.
No need to push the tyres.
Alright. Overtaking is very difficult.
Keep concentration high. Recharge on.
Yeah, fine.
And overtake is available.
Yeah, confirm.
the net code on this sometimes is not something I'm necessarily the biggest fan of. I feel like Ocon might have had a way in there. Okay.
And recharge on is okay, please.
Yeah, go for it.
Well, the bottom fell out of our, Oh.
Hey, buddy, now it's your turn. Let's get stuck in. Copy.
And just recharge
Might.
off whenever good.
Just a little bit.
Let's get back in the rhythm.
Piastri and Verstappen keep swapping positions too. Usually tell me to do so. I did it for Norris. Usually I just do it for both.
And recharge on now is okay, please.
Yeah, all good.
Trying to recover for this race.
Let's try and push up.
Let's see if I can make a move for you.
Recharge off, please.
Yeah, confirm.
Just like potentially get you in between. Should probably have you try to drop Bottas now too.
Awesome. Okay, well done. Okay, keep looking after the tyre. Copy that.
Recharge on. Yeah, good.
I'm indecisive. That's my bad.
Recharge off, recharge off. Copy.
Bottas is not taking good care of his tires though.
Deep breath, you're going to be okay.
Russell's trying to factor into this now.
And recharge on, recharge on.
Confirm.
Okay, recharge on is good. Focus on recharge.
Copy.
Okay.
This time I want to try to get rid of him.
And then the like recharge button off, please. Recharge button off.
Confirm.
Use overtake.
Copy now.
That temperature picked up real quick. Gasly and Albon got by me. That's a death sentence.
Not easy to overtake.
Key thing is to keep the tyre in good shape. Keep the tyre in good shape.
Yeah.
More lift and coast.
Copy now.
Yeah, my tires are gonna degrade. You gotta take off. You're at like 0.9.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can make it happen. Oh, you don't have to go.
Focus on recharge.
Yeah.
Come on, do it.
Recharge off.
Give me, just give me a little bit more.
Now here, we're taking turn
I think he hits
6.
Norris.
Not a lot of wiggle room here. The car's coming together right there. Now their confidence will have taken a hit with that.
At least the FIA assigned the fault correctly that time. No damage done to our car. It's like half a tenth that we missed dropping him.
We can have recharge on now.
Copy.
Stroll didn't manage any damage.
Recharge off, recharge off.
Okay.
Good defending. I need to pile up like quite a bit of ERS to attempt to drop him again. What's your pit lap? Yeah, there's no way I'll make that.
Stay close. Just be careful with this tyre.
Yeah, confirm.
And recharge off.
Copy.
DRS is powerful. We'll see if I can do anything.
I can't do anything, guys.
No hop done.
Overtaking is very difficult.
Let's get back in the rhythm now.
I don't know how Leclerc is keeping up. His tires are almost dead. Alright, Russell's in. That's a two-stop strategy almost certainly.
Focus on recharge.
Okay.
You can put recharge off.
Copy that.
Yeah, I'm getting to a pit window here. We're holding on pretty decently to
Keep what you're doing.
to the soft tire
Don't
compared
want to lose too
to
much time.
the AI's mediums. Someone locked up. Yuki.
So let's take a look at the replay. Here we are then looking at turn 12. And there goes the steering. And hopefully there's not too much damage to the tyres.
You can switch it. There's plenty of time.
Recharge on.
Yeah.
I was thinking about switching to your strategy, but it's not possible for me now. By taking the softs, I've kind of cast the die. The only thing I could do is try to go to a hard tire. You still ahead of Bottas? Give it everything. Just, you have one fresh set, keep that in mind.
Let's attack.
I have the same problem, that's why I'm doing 2 mediums.
Leclerc has pitted.
Alright, everyone from Gasly on I think is 1 stopping. You have dropped Bottas. And I pit next lap. I end up with a weird medium, soft medium. Doesn't really matter which one I... Actually, I'll take the medium. And then I just want to,
Go for it.
well, that's a problem. Well, it'd be skin of the teeth, and it's not even theoretically faster. Really depends on the AI, but if enough AI try to do 1 stop, actually it looks like everyone's doing 2 stop. I don't actually see Gasly
We want to
finishing
manage
on
our
that.
tyre budget.
Go for it.
Just let me know what you want to do.
And we can have recharge on, please.
I'm going to try to get my battery back.
Yeah, go for it. Bandit pit lane.
Message understood.
Yeah, my thinking is that it could work, but you'd be defending. Because you'd be on the slower end of the strategy, like coming towards the end of the race. Ooh.
And recharge off is okay, please. Recharge off is okay.
DRS while I heat up the tires? Yes, please.
Confirm.
Awesome. Copy. You're doing a good job.
You
Now we should be able
got
to
ahead
take
of
a look
Stroll.
again. Now we're watching Esteban Ocon here. The opportunity begging to be taken.
Not bad.
And Esteban Ocon is able to climb up the pack.
You got by Lance Stroll. Mclaren, that would have been interesting.
So recharge on.
Okay, confirm.
You're gonna keep the strategy or you're gonna switch? You want to box for the soft now? Or are you gonna pit in a little bit? Soft medium. How is Russell catching me?
And recharge off.
Confirm.
You pit now? $32 if we go. I can't set it for lap 21. But assuming you run kind of short, it looks like you gain about 5 seconds. And then it kind of drops off the longer you wait. Box. Full, okay, full push the tire.
Your maximum pace now.
Box next lap.
And box now. Okay, box.
Recharge on.
Yeah, confirm.
And then your pit window would be the same as mine for the next one. About like lap 39 or 40.
You can turn recharge off if you want to.
Yeah, confirm.
Why? Why shift it to center bottom? The thing is, like, this is not the only game I use face cam for, and if I move it, it's actually really hard to, well, it's not hard, but it's annoying to move it again.
Still in.
Copy.
Okay. 'Cause the map's basically telling you the same thing this is, though. Your thing's inactive now. Alright. Like 8.7 to like 8.7, like it's just a visual marker of like the intervals that are on this data thing here. The thing is, like, when there's a crash, I'm looking over here. Maybe I'm weird, but I don't look at the mini-map. I look over here for the crash. Be cool if I could just move the mini-map up here or something. Or even, like, there. Like, there's just, like, various problems with moving the camera, and it's just problems in my own mind is I don't visually like the look of a camera being here or here.
Why didn't Okay.
Keep concentration
Norris
high.
lost out to Russell. We actually kind of want to be towing off of Russell anyway. We'll get Ocon up to 100. One thing I have started doing, I've been trying to when I do research, is actually remove my camera because it actually does end up in the way of the R&D data. I can't get Russell out of DRS because he's just plumb quicker. With his tire difference, I should have... He started like 3 seconds behind me. He shouldn't have been able to catch me in the first place. He's just faster. I need his DRS, basically.
Get back in the rhythm.
But it's a waste of resources for me to try to drop him. So we were just going to run the race like this.
You can keep pushing.
Oh wow, Stroll's still out there. Stroll pits, who's serving a penalty. Yeah, like the main thing is, I guess if Russell has a major like cliff before we do, we could drop him, but he was about 3-4 seconds behind and he caught anyway, even though his tires are 16% worse. We have a pace deficit with Ferrari that kind of goes beyond just
Okay.
tire wear. We're actually doing fairly well considering how much of a deficit we're at to a lot of these cars. Yeah, he could cliff before me. But if he cliffs, we're going to end up dropping him anyway, and it's not going to have anything to do with raw pace. I just want to have full battery. I'm using my tires perfectly. In a lot of cases, wearing them faster is actually slower. I think there was a two-stop I did with the hards where it was theoretically 6 seconds faster on the hards. Where are you? 5 seconds behind.
Let's get back in the rhythm.
But if Russell continues to waste his tires, we actually get bigger pace delta. If we use up our own tires, then we clip at the same time, we don't gain anything. Yeah, now it's getting to 17%. Did they pit? Where did they pit? How is Leclerc almost as well off as Russell? Just boggles the mind.
I can't do anything, guys. Deep breath. We're going to be okay.
Actually, these hard shifters might be trying to get to the end.
Awesome.
Good job.
just based on the specific tire wear I'm seeing. They're not trying to get to the end, they're basically just One John in 60 seconds. How you doing, sir? Is that 17%? What team should I do F1? Depends on what experience you want. I did Haas originally in F1 22, F1 Manager 22. Switched to McLaren this year just to do a different team. I was gonna go and cool your tires, but they seem to be cooling on their own. Oh, now they're overheating again. Yeah, we're at 17% now. Be interesting to see where Leclerc comes. Alright. Neutral tires.
Okay, keep looking after the tyre.
Copy.
Yeah, it looks like I'm going to come back at Leclerc here. After Russell drops under 50%, I might actually try to drop him. Coincide with Leclerc maybe degrading out of being able to defend. You know, the one thing you're doing that is good is cooking the Sainz's hard tires. I mean, even though it's Abu Dhabi, that isn't really a huge thing. Ooh, we're flirting with 18%. I think it's going to be... I'm going to try to drop him now. Once we get to the end of this big straight. So I think I can have a decent chance of getting a run at Leclerc here too. Ooh, defense. Plenty of fuel to push
100%
with
pace,
now.
please.
Yeah, all good.
Press
And we
over.
defend to the inside.
Confirm.
Beautiful. Just show me something, Norris. This also might not work. It'll help me catch Leclerc, which is the main reason I'm even trying. Because Leclerc's tires are going to die way faster. I think what you want to do is just kind of stay attached to Sainz now. Do you want to lower the overtake aggression? Yeah, I gotta cool.
Let the tyres come back to you.
Confirm.
Man, this is looking up
A
now.
bit more like that.
Confirm.
I've got Ferrari by the balls on tire wear. We might outmanage their tire wear. Keep it how it is. Hello, Charles.
And recharge on.
Yeah, all good.
Yeah, I think after 50, like, the tires really do start to break down. Like, the pace starts dropping. They're like drop-offs that are like a little bit
Okay,
more
you
than
can
the
turn recharge off
general
if you want to.
Confirm.
wear and tear they list. God, look where Alpine is. That's ridiculous. Yeah, you're probably going to start having more difficulty overtaking, and then the key, I think, is just to stay behind them. Because under the right circumstances, you can cover up your own degradation. Bad. 16-17% this deep into tire wear is much more significant than when you have like a fresh set versus AI that's a little bit more worn. Is Leclerc's actually gaining on me. Weird. Just mediums versus soft. You're degrading faster. Yeah, I figured Leclerc was getting ready to pit. I'm curious what he's going to strategically. Mediums. Field push. Done. You're gonna need more than that, I think.
Use the overtake button.
Copy.
To stay with signs, you need this. Aggressive tires.
We can use the pace.
You're pitting soon, so it's not going to be long-term damaging. I can try to keep you in.
Use overtake.
Copy.
Actually, Russell's kind of corking this. Because his tires are actually in worse shape than yours. Now he's out of the way. It's gonna be close. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That was pretty much been it if you couldn't get DRS. Russell went onto the hard, okay.
Key thing is to keep the tyre in good shape. Keep the tyre in good shape.
Copy.
I wish I had another set of softs right now, actually. Because I would do that in response to Russell putting on the hard.
Box now, box now.
Okay, box is lap. Box.
What's the delta? Is it really? No. 0.4. 1.4. I ran 19 laps. Don't worry about it. I'm actually going to run a little bit longer. I think that tire ran a lap, so we're just going to run like 2 longer. Three longer? Something like that. I'm going out on lap 42.
The one in.
Understood.
I don't like my tire, my medium tire being so close to Russell's pit window. So I'm actually going to use a soft tire, which will be faster over a shorter period of time.
We want to try and push up to Bottas.
Full push tire, yeah, I got you. My plan is to use signs to actually speed up, but I want to attack them a little bit more. I wish these tires actually had a chance to make it to the end. Oh yeah, neutral fuel. I missed that.
Full lift and coast.
Copy that.
Bottas is on an old hard.
Okay, keep looking after the tyre.
Yeah.
They're actually not losing that much pace. Fern of Sigma, hey, it's going good. How you doing?
100% pace.
Yeah, confirm.
Can use overtake.
Might as well push.
Okay. Yeah, confirm.
Just keep the confidence nice and sky high. You usually lurk here. How's it going, man?
Confirm.
Oh, he's here.
No need to push the tyres.
Yeah, confirm.
This might be the smartest or dumbest thing I've ever done. This strategy. Find out in 15 laps. Seems wrong. Sorry, I didn't mean it like that. Alright. I was on soft medium, but after watching Ferrari, I decided to change my strategy.
We will want a little bit of Lyco.
Confirm.
Ooh.
I'd like 100% pace, please.
This might work. I just need to get the tires warmed up now. This makes me nervous. This back and forth thing. Alright, I'm in temperature.
Just be careful.
Thank
with the
God.
side.
Confirm.
And now Ferrari looking kind of vulnerable.
You don't need to take any risks.
This is not an avoid curbs track. I don't think so. We just wanna swap positions while we catch Russell.
Recharge on.
Copy.
And recharge on is okay, please.
Yeah, confirm.
And recharge on now is okay, please.
Yep, confirm.
I don't know if anything's actually an avoid curbs track. I never really bother.
Recharge off, please.
Yeah, confirm.
I set us up not to defend. Just so we can kind of attack this space. The DRS is kind of our friend. How is the... okay. Avoid curb full... yeah, that's a glitch.
And recharge on, recharge on.
It works, but it should work.
I'd like recharge button off, please. Recharge button off.
Yeah, confirm.
Yeah, there's like an exploit in the game where if you use avoid curbs, it prevents the tire temperature from increasing. Yeah, realism, and it would take the fun out of it because I would do too well. I kind of consider it cheating mostly because it allows you to get the
And
pace
recharge
benefit
on, recharge on.
of the tires at that pace without overheating them. But other people might, feel differently.
Recharge off.
Yeah.
Stay close. Overtake is available.
Confirm.
I am proactively trying to get rid of this gap now. Safe to say this one's going in the back pocket.
Key thing is to keep the tyre in good shape. Keep your tyre in good shape.
Yeah, copy.
We're coming. I do have to be careful because we can run out of ERS.
A little bit more Lyco, please.
Confirm.
The dumb thing is we're battling in all the wrong places.
Let's have recharge on then, please.
Yeah, confirm.
Recharge on.
Copy.
We want to manage our tyre budget.
Confirm.
Yes.
And recharge off is okay.
Confirm.
Give me that DRS.
And save fuel from now, please. Save fuel from now.
Confirm.
Now the deficit just disappears.
Recharge on.
Yeah, confirm.
And Signs is 3 seconds up the road with even worse hard tires.
Just recharge off, please. Just recharge off.
Yeah, all good.
Come on. I think this is my last chance to get by.
And overtake is available.
Yeah, confirm.
Because once he catches signs, we're gonna have some trouble. Feck.
Recharge on.
Confirm.
He's in DRS range of signs, so I think it's... The positional gain is signs now, actually.
And Lando, like recharge button off, please. Recharge button off.
Confirm.
Pace drop-off is just nuts. We actually want signs to fall out of DRS. That seems likely because look at those tires. 35%.
And recharge on.
Yep, all good.
This should be an easy overtake.
So like recharge off, please.
Cool.
And then it's a matter of whether or not I can catch Russell. You should have a more lasting advantage over signs too. What is Gasly doing? That's an 11th hour, if anything.
So how many laps are left?
6 laps to go.
There you go. I've served up signs for you.
Let the tires.
And a nice juicy platter.
Cool.
There's not enough time for him to get any of these positions back. Now I have to figure out how to defend this.
Let's see what pace you can do.
Copy.
I think I might need you to actually close in.
Why didn't? Okay.
Keep pushing. And we can have recharge on, please.
This is exciting.
Yeah, confirm.
5 laps to go.
This is very
Not
exciting.
easy to overtake.
Let's get back in the rhythm now.
Recharge on.
Copy.
And a recharge off is okay, please. Recharge off is okay.
Yeah, confirm.
I think I deploy on the other end of this and see if we can lose them. See if we can defend it. Like any chance of defending it. I need to slow down.
Save as much fuel. And recharge on now is okay, please.
Your recharge on is good.
Yeah, copy.
3 laps to go after this.
There's like 0 chance I hold this now. At least do the first straight. Just no way. It's just not happening.
Recharge off, please.
Oops.
Okay, keep looking after the tyre.
Copy.
Come on, Russell, make a mistake. Lock up, something, anything?
Three laps to go.
Yeah, confirm.
And recharge on, recharge on.
Recharge on. Copy that.
You can turn recharge off if you want to.
Recharge off.
Yeah, copy.
Oh, that was just...
If you
Jeez.
can, push.
Confirm.
From the inside.
No need to push the tyres.
What a race. This is nuts.
Time to push on these tyres. Big lifts. So recharge on.
Getting DRS on
And then you
Leclerc
can
would
turn recharge off
definitely
if you want to.
give me some security.
you to deploy.
Copy that.
You could probably afford to push a little bit more. That Gasly stop was an unforced error. We have a defend.
Recharge on.
Copy that.
And this is the last lap. Let's have recharge on then, please. Can use overtake.
Use the overtake button.
Copy that.
Then everything we have into here. And then neutral afterwards.
Just be careful with this tyre.
Should be fine.
More lift and coast.
Copy.
I think we're just out of juice.
Max Verstappen over the finish line.
That's a
and
great
the
race
winner.
considering where we're at performance-wise.
That is the checkered flag, so we are boxes lap. That's
Absolutely
fine.
brilliant.
I think you did something good with the strategy. Happy with that. Good job, everyone.
Okay, dude. Well done.
That's the checkered flag. Qualified P7.
Yeah, guys.
Good job, guys.
Well done, mate.
Alpine didn't win, which would have been depressing if they did. That brief freeze scares me every
An
time.
excellent drive today from Esteban Ocon.
It's safe to say they exceeded all expectations. A finish in the points, and my goodness, it is very well deserved.
Oh, that's a wonderful scene. The team getting their first chance to congratulate their driver on a job well done. And no doubt, Verstappen fans will be celebrating the Dutchman's achievements.
There really doesn't seem to be a way to stop them winning this year. Amazing consistency.
Hard to believe that's another one over. The season's ended, the party's just beginning. Here in Abu Dhabi.
Give us that glorious prize money. Rake it in.
Let's just talk about Mclaren for a minute, Kareem. How do you think they'll reflect on the season as a whole?
Silence. Or it just didn't pull a sound files.
Here in Abu Dhabi.
And that's it for this season of Formula One. The teams will be working hard at the break, gearing up for another year of thrilling F1 action.
Alright. 16 points. Alpine just barely outscored us. $72, not bad. Ooh, can I slip in another research project? Let me do it, let me do it, let me do it, let me do it, let me do it. Into the suspension. Is that gonna be my best gain? Looks like it. Give me some frontal airflow. Slink one more of those things in. All right. Oof. I will be right back. I'm about to explode. Ooh. Okay, we're back. Oh yeah. We need to advance forward like a month. Ooh. Can we research all the way through to the official beginning of next season? Because we have 11 million left in the cap. I just dump stuff in. We can, I just don't think we'll get the benefit of ATR. Design center is upgraded. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, we now have additional... We're supposed to have additional staff. Hello, Rachel. You blew us out of the water a little bit this season. I can't deny that. I can call it a lucky break, though. Let's see if you repeat that luck again next time. Enjoy the end of the year. I'll see you on track soon. Let's come back. Are they going to let me continue researching? If they are, I'm just going to keep doing it. Let's chuck a chassis upgrade in. We'll just hit on everything. Just keep going until I run out of money. Position secured till 2030, 2028, 2027. Aha! I must have to do that when I do the temporary increase too. Okay. Allows us to research a little bit speedier. Upcoming board review. I need to start securing staff. Thank you, Lion Gaming, for telling me that little tidbit. I guess we go to whatever most reduces mistake chances. Balanced. Okay. Hunter Yini. Sure. Research 6. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, okay. Research is officially... I think it's officially done now. Unless we can research something else in time. Won't reach completion date. Underfloor, front wing. Yeah, nothing we researched from this point will reach the completion date. The fun is over. Yeah, that reasoning, the 65% drop off, is actually why I have I could do an upgrade in this category. But I don't think it's going to be an immediate future thing. But yeah, the Mercedes engine being consistent and durable is the main reason I haven't switched from them. Urgent factory fire. Put out the fucking fire, guys. High confidence. Team rating. The board's got to be happy. Not to put any development into engine cooling. Alright. I'm going to officially end the race weekend and we're going to go to off season now.